I think it's a good move. You know what I mean? You got to start changing these titles and putting them on brand new people. You know what I mean? I think if people keep switching them and putting them back on the same people, going back and forth, that gets stale. So to do something and try and bring up some brand new stars, I think that's the way to go, man. Congratulations to her.
There was a lot of things that happened just recently on a recent episode of Raw, one of which is we now have our very first WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, and that is Lyra Valkyria. Bill, what were your thoughts?
Oh, she came to WWE and NXT 5 years ago now, and from the day I saw her, I said, this girl has got something special. I'm surprised in a good way that they went with her and not someone who's hugely established. You know, it could have been Charlotte Flair could have come back and taken that title. But I'm glad they did it with her. I think from her entrance to her work in the ring to going back to the dressing room, I think she's a total professional, and good luck to her.
You think you know all the wrestling stories? There's more you haven't heard yet. Join us on Backstage Pass.
Teddy?
Hey, I feel the same way, and I think it's a good move. You know what I mean? You got to start changing these titles and putting them on brand new people. You know what I mean? I think if people keep switching them and putting them back on the same people, going back and forth, that gets stale. So to do something and try and bring up some brand new stars, I think that's the way to go, man. Congratulations to her.
Yeah, no knock to Dakota Kai, who she beat for it. They shook hands and hugged after the match. It was an excellent pro wrestling match.
That's how it should be.
Let me ask both of you a question. When it comes to a title being around the waist of someone, are you more for a long-term title holder or short-term title holders?
Well, I couldn't answer that right away because whoever they put the title on, if I'm concerned about whether it's long-term or short-term, I need to see what are they going to do? Now you got this belt around your waist. Let me see what kind of performer you're going to be. How's your work going to be in the ring now? Then I can make that decision whether I want to see you keep it for a while or whether I said, no, you ain't got it. They better take that belt off of you.
Does it lend more credibility for it to be on someone longer than it is shorter, though?
I think so. I would agree with that.
It is, but they also have to gauge the fan reaction of who's wearing this. If the person's not getting over with the crowd, and the channel turning during her or his match, then it's time for a short title reign.
Well, that's one thing, and Bill, I know you can vouch. That's one thing about Vince McMahon. Okay, he didn't waste no time. He put that belt on you, but if you wasn't performing or getting no results in a couple of weeks or 2, 3, he'd give you at least a month. And if you didn't do nothing, but he'd take that strap right off of you and put it on somebody else.
The only time that I wish that hadn't happened, and to this day it still amazes me, and it was Vince Sr., is that Superstar Billy Graham should have had a much longer title run than he had. He was an incredible champion. The numbers at the arenas where he defended his title against were doing great. I never understood why he didn't last at least another year. Unless he
inspired a lot of today's talent that we still see to this day. Well, hell, Jesse the Body Ventura was someone who, patterned himself after Superstar Billy Graham.